Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. Very good afternoon to you wherever you are around the globe, on the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, in Canada, Australia, right here in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, it is your humble servant right here to present to you all the transfer news. Yes, well, the game played yesterday. Last night, I brought you the reactions. If you have not watched it, go back and watch that reaction. My post-match reaction to the game. Oh, yeah. But right now, we want to talk about the transfer window. Throughout January, what actually happened within Chelsea hierarchy, within the club? Which players were we able to yes, it's one of those things. How many players was Chelsea able to sell or loan out, and how many did he brought in? Dear friend, now quickly, Chelsea actually got in only one player, one new player. Matisse Amogu. Matisse Amogu is his full name, yes. And the plan for him is to stay in Chelsea for the next 3-4 months. Develop with the top players that are available, then he'll be sent on loan to Strasbourg next season. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. As always, another young and talented prospect is the one we got. Chelsea's plan for Matisse Amogo is to stay with the first team between now and the next 3-4 months. To the end of the season. Develop with the top players we have right now and go on loan with Strasbourg next season. Meaning that very likely Andrew Santos will come to Chelsea and our new signing. Who is this player? Well, there he is on your screen. He is a midfielder. He is a midfielder. I watched a few of his clips, and he's not bad, but he's still young. It is what it is. At the end of the day, Chelsea actually did not get what we, the Chelsea fans, we want. Our owners did not get it. But what we understand they did was to search and make arrangements, make the contacts for summer. So in the summer, it is expected that Chelsea is going to go big in the transfer market. Yeah, expect that within the first week, second week of the summer, our first, deals should be done. Because a lot of arrangements already took place for a striker and a winger. Striker and a winger. That has been our main target. Our sporting directors were working on a striker and a winger. So in the summer, we'll be expecting Chelsea to go big to spend on a striker and a winger. Right now, let's keep our eyes closely on this young man, Matisse Amogu. Yes, he is the only player Chelsea was able to sign. Now, which players did Chelsea let go? Which players did we let go from our squad? Enzo Maresca actually wanted to keep Cesare Casadei, but the player opted for a permanent transfer. Casadei, right now as we speak, is a Torino player. He's one of those players that Chelsea sold. As a matter of fact, the only player that we sold outrightly, Cesare Casadei, is the only player Chelsea sold out from the first team in this transfer window. Maresca wanted him to stay, but the player wants a permanent transfer because he wants to play regular football. This season, he has not made any Premier League appearances for Chelsea, and he's desirous to play full-time football. So right now, the player is Torino player. As we can see there, Cesare Casadei now back to Italy in his home country. Yes, he's no longer a Chelsea player from now onwards. All right. Another player that Chelsea allowed to go this season is Joao Felix. This transfer window, Joao Felix with AC Milan. There is a picture on your screen. Joao Felix has just, as he landed in Milano to join AC Milan. And he actually joined. He was signed, and this is what he has to say. This is what he has to say in his first interview. Joao Felix on Milan move. He said, it's a chance for me to find a home. It's pathetic. He says, it's a chance for me to find a home. What does that tell you? Means that all these while he has never found a home. He didn't see Chelsea as his home. Or Chelsea did not welcome him as one of their own. Or he was not comfortable. Or he knew exactly that Chelsea was not going to keep him. He knows. He said, after 2 loans, Chelsea and Barca, I needed to stay permanently in one place. You remember he came to Chelsea first on loan. Yes. His mother club is Atletico Madrid. He came to Chelsea on loan. From Chelsea, he went to Barcelona, Barca, on loan. Then Barca could not buy him. He now went back to Atletico Madrid. Chelsea now went for him again. So he says, I needed to find a home. For me, I'm not happy for the guy. It's like he can't, his life is not stable. And as a player, you need to be stable in a club to cement your place. He said, I needed to stay permanently in one place. I pray and hope that this next 5 months in AC Milan, he'll be able to cement his place. Italy could be very good for him. I think so. He can cement his place and AC Milan can sign him permanently. You see, the whole thing looks to me like Chelsea just used Joao Felix to balance the books. Joao Felix joined Chelsea was more about accounting purposes than footballing matters. So Conor Gallagher could join Atletico at that time, last summer. You know, Gallagher joined Atletico Madrid for £34 million. They only used the guy, Joao Felix, to balance the books, helping improve the club's PSL position. That was all. You scratch my back, I scratch your back. That was all. Chelsea actually did not want Joao Felix for anything. You remember, Samuel Omorodion was the player Chelsea wanted. Samuel Omorodion, the striker, was the player Chelsea actually wanted earlier on. So Chelsea only got in Joao Felix for a cover-up with Atletico Madrid in order to let go Conor Gallagher. That was it. That was it. Now, as we speak, you asked me how many players are out. Well, let me just quickly go through the names for you. Renato Viega to Juventus on loan. Ben Chilwell to Crystal Palace on loan. Yes. Joao Felix to AC Milan on loan. Right? Who else? Who else? Now, if you put all this together, I think there is 1 or 2 more. Datro Fofana recall. Fofana recall back to Chelsea. Yes. So if you look at all these situations, for me personally, the one that I'm so excited about most is Ben Chilwell finally getting the club to play his football. I am. I was not happy seeing Ben Chilwell, just training for nothing. So I'm happy to see him finally getting the club to play. Yes, another player also is Disasi. Disasi to Tottenham. Disasi to Tottenham. That deal, I'm yet to get a confirmation on it. But I think I'll get that in my next episode and I'll let you know. But one thing, listen guys, Martin Stell to Tottenham. Who would have agreed on this kind of a deal? Tottenham are paying a loan fee of up to 10 million euro for Martin Stell, 19-year-old from FC Bayern. 10 million euros. And Tottenham pays the entire salary of Tell till the summer as well. You take the player on a loan for the next 5 months, and you are paying 10 million euro, and you are paying his entire salary. Look, the buying option in the summer will be 60 million euro for Tottenham. What a bad deal. This is a very bad deal. You know, guys, Bayern Munich, they are a very strategic football club. It's not easy to get a player from them. It's not easy. And Bayern doesn't buy cheap. Bayern Munich, in the footballing world, in Europe, they don't buy cheap. You see, I keep saying, you put Real Madrid by the side, the next biggest club in Europe is Bayern. So any player that they buy, they make sure that player is of high standard. They value their players. It's not easy to get a player from Bayern. 10 million euro for Matthias Tel, and Tottenham are to pay the full amount. They are to pay his full salary or full wages. Buy option 60 million euros. I'm not surprised Chelsea drop out. Oh yeah, I'm not surprised. Last night we saw Christopher Nkunku making a cameo in our game, and our head coach made a statement. Christopher came into the game and he was part of the players that made the game to change to favor Chelsea. And after the game, Enzo Maresca said something. He was very specific on Christopher Nkunku. He said, I have not done my part. I have not done my part for Christoph. He admitted boldly that he has not given Christopher Nkunku the time that he deserved. And he also continued, he said, going forward, we will see. Means that from now, in fact, the way he put it, he made sure, he put it very clear that Christopher Nkunku has been a top professional in his character, in his behavior. He never misbehaved. So going forward, he said, we will see. Means that from now onwards, now that Joao Felix is out of the scene, it becomes Cole Palmer, Christopher Nkunku. Maguire, Nicolas Jackson, Christopher Nkunku. We will see from now onwards. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my update on our transfer window. Pros and cons, negatives and positives. It nearly destabilized the team. But finally, thank God, the window is over. Our next game, we are looking forward to it. I think our next game is in the FA Cup against Bournemouth. I'm not too sure. In the FA Cup. It's a cup game. I would like Chelsea to go strong with the confidence. Yesterday's game, we lacked confidence. We lacked confidence. We had no confidence in ourselves, especially the first half. Well, we'll talk more on that in the coming hours. Guys, I'll see you all in the next one when you see me. Shalom and peace.